Well, Ketki now joins us live from the Opera House this evening. Ketki, we saw some very deep emotions there, obviously and understandably, from the people of Mumbai. Tell us more about what people are saying in terms of their anger about the fact that this keeps happening again and again, and we seem so ill-prepared for it.
Well, Nidhi, all the time the same reasons are given that we will be investigating it, the people who are behind this will be brought to justice immediately, as soon as possible, and that's something the city in the initial days does absorb, but then soon realizes nothing of that sort is happening, and then the anger just in some way dissipates because they really have no option, they have to get back to work. Now, youngsters, join me, let's put the question to them. Do you feel our politicians are doing enough when it comes to securing Mumbai?
I don't think so they are doing enough. But I am not blaming them as such, but I am just not liking the attitude. When you see any blast which is happening here, they are always defensive. They are sad. The face shows, okay, they are sad, and they are always defensive. When you see the United States and any of the developed countries out there, something like this happens, they are frustrated. They want that this should not happen again. But here they are, there's something like this chalta hai attitude. Like bomb blast, okay, aaj ho gaya, 5-6 din media mein coverage milega, and then people would forget it.
Do you think we also need to pitch in somewhere?
Yeah, definitely. It's now time. If they can't do it, now it's time that we should now chip in, do as much as what we can do. Because I know it's their responsibility, but it's not happening on their part, then it's time that we should do it now.
Participatory, yes, but one image that keeps haunting a lot of people is the VIP movement. A lot of people coming to visit different blast sites and hospitals. Is that something that you agree with, that they should be coming at the time?
This issue is something that which has already been undercovered by everyone. I mean, no one recognizes this. But actually, this is what we should consider, that police people are actually wasting their time behind this. That VIP coming after the bomb site and everything, they're going over there. More security is being provided to them. At the same time, they're wasting their time over there to interrogate what's going on over there.
Right. So, in a sense, there is despair in Mumbai. People are fed up, frankly. But yes, they also know that at the end of the day, if they don't go out there, they certainly will not be able to work, and then the money won't come in to get the meal on the table. Nidhi?
All right, Ketki, thanks very much for giving us a sense of what ordinary Mumbaikas are thinking tonight. And we can also go across now to former IPS officer Mr. YP Singh, who joins us from Mumbai. Mr. Singh, what really concerns people is the fact that this, of course, happens again and again. But, the fact that we really haven't learned lessons from 26/11, that very basic training that the police need, very basic equipment that they need, is still not there. What do you think is the crux of the problem?
I think the crux of the problem is, first of all, red tapeism in the matter of procurement, because after 26/11 there were serious charges of buying substandard equipment, and there were also charges of bribery floating all around. After that, the bureaucrats and the entire procurement machinery, that has become very apprehensive of certain things, and that's why red tapeism creeps in. Nobody wants to take a risk because they know if anything wrong happens and there is an incident like this and this procurement has been substandard, their heads would be in the gallows. So perhaps this is the primary reason why this is not happening. Another reason is, of course, the routine administrative callousness, where the Babu rules, the lower rung rules, and the senior officers are hardly concerned about the exigencies of the police force and whether the lower rung of the staff is actually working or not. Senior officers are busy with their own politics.
But if you look at the big picture, do you think that Mumbai or any big city in this country is safer after 26/11, that we have moved some steps forward, or are we just living in a bubble?
I think we are certainly living in the bubble, because if we analyze the administrative mechanism which is here we have the chief minister who is constitutionally the head of the administration. That means police should be under him. But here we also have a coalition government where there has been an informal division of power, where the subjects with the NCP, the final authority is the NCP boss, is basically Sharad Pawar, and it is he who takes the final decision, and Chief Minister, like the President of India, is just a signing authority. Nobody cares for the Chief Minister, everybody cares for the NCP people. So when there is a divergence between the constitutional scheme and what is actually existing at the ground level, at the practical level, certainly the administration is going to collapse. The officers of the police do not know whether the Chief Minister is the final boss or the Home Minister or Sharad Pawar is the final boss. And where such things are happening, and that time it is the public which is callous, the public is not concerned about the wrongs which are happening day to day.
Right.
And when the decadence steps in.
Are you saying that what Prithviraj Chavan says about, as a general practice, that it would be better to have the home portfolio with the Congress party or with the party in power? Do you therefore agree and see merit in that?
I think it is certainly a distress coming out from a helpless Chief Minister's mouth, because everybody knows in Mumbai the Chief Minister, being from the Congress, is just a titular head. He doesn't have any substantive power. Entire power of police rests finally with the Home Minister, who works under the direction of his party boss Sharad Pawar. And when this is all happening, and when on paper it is the Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan whom all the responsibility is infused, so when there is a situation of responsibility without power, such frustration is bound to occur.
Right.
And this is apparent from the fact that everything happened and nobody was ready to speak to him.
Well, and also the fact is that what shocked everyone is that he wasn't even able to get through to his officers and to his officials because the phone lines were congested, and it's kind of unbelievable that we don't have ways to communicate in situations like these even now. Mr. Singh, thank you very much for giving us your perspective. Thank you for joining us.